Hey Brandon, how you doing? How's Chicago's weather up there? Adjust the camera. That's too much. Can't see. There we go. Hey Lisa, how you doing? So I'll put the camera a little bit further away so everybody can see me making drinks. It's only 10:02, so it's early. Be right back while everybody checks in. So we'll give it a few minutes. I hope everybody's doing good, and then we'll start again. We're going to do 3 cocktails tonight. We're going to do a Cosmopolitan, we're going to do a lemon drop martini, and then I'm going to do a pecan old fashioned. Hey Rhonda, how you doing? Brandon, you need to get online so we can do a play. We need to both get, you need to join tap baseball so we can play against each other. Hey Margaret, how you doing? Hey John. Get a few people joining in, so that's good. Joshua Pike is in the house. So just to let you all, I changed it. I went to a different room so everybody can watch me make cocktails. So I moved it to my dining room. As you can see, so I made an actual bar like I do at the private parties at 8 Up. So if everybody wants to make a cocktail or something like that, if they want to get a hold of me and not through here while we're on here, you can text message me because it goes straight to my phone and I can see the message. Hey Greg, how you doing? So I took your advice, I went into the other room and moved it into my dining room and made the bar set up so you can see everything I'm making, and then I'll set everything out in front of it, just like an actual bar. So it's 10:07, we'll go ahead. Nick Hayes isn't signed in yet, so he should be. Josh, send him a text and tell him to hurry up and get on here. So we're gonna go ahead and start out, and the first one I'm gonna make is a Cosmopolitan, which everybody should know, and it got most recognition back in mid to late 90s and early 2000s because of Sex and the City. So it's a very strong cocktail. It's not as red as it is on the show. It should be a pink color because it's mostly liquor. So it's going to get served in a martini glass. You're going to take your shaker tin and add ice into it. It's really simple, really easy, and it can get you messed up. It really can. And we're going to do, again, I'm using Effin vodka, which is decent vodka. It's not bad. We use 2 ounces of that. Then I'm using Grand Gala, which I got this time, which is a whole lot cheaper. You can use Grand Marnier, Triple Sec, however much money, Cointreau, anything that's an orange liqueur. And the difference between a liqueur and a spirit is liqueur has oils, sugars, flavors to it, and it's less alcohol content, usually about 30%. And then we're going to use lime juice. So it's 3/4 of an ounce of Grand Gala orange liqueur, and I'm going to use a 1/2 ounce lime juice. Then I'm going to use 2 ounces of cranberry juice. So you want to shake the living heck out of this. Lamont's here. So you want to shake it until the shaker tin gets nice, a little bit of frost on it, and you can feel the temperature. Then you're going to pour it right out. That's it. And then you're going to garnish it with lime, which I have my fruit tray over here. Or you can garnish with an orange peel expressed. Perfect Cosmo. It should be a light pink color. Shouldn't be ruby red. Next one we're going to do, so I'm going to get a little bit closer so I can see if anybody has any questions. Thanks for saying I'm the #1 bartender on the line. A lot of people debate that. So the next one we're going to do a lemon drop. So first thing we're going to do is add ice. And then I've got a salt rimmer that I bought today. Lime juice, which we will start using it to 8 up from now on. So it makes it a lot more organized and neat. And so you're going to rim the glass with lime juice. Even though it's a lemon drop, you do lime juice because you can use the salt rimmer for margaritas, so you just make it universal. And you're going to rim the glass with sugar. And then again, we're going to use Effin vodka. We use 2 ounces. Then we're going to use simple syrup, 1 ounce. Then we're going to use lemon juice, 1 ounce. This is an easy cocktail. It's really easy, but it's also very refreshing. But it's also one you can mess up too, because I have a lot of people that love the way I make them, and then other people make them, they don't like them. And it's just, I use a little bit more simple in mine, just because it takes away the tartness. And in the summertime, it's a great cocktail. And it looks good. It's very refreshing. Shake that. Then we're going to take a lemon, and we're going to take and I'm going to put a twist on it. You can do a peel. A lot of people like a peel. You can do a twist. Take a spoon, and that's what it's actually made for. Is to put a twist. You don't squeeze it too tight because it'll snap off. But if you do it just right and hold it for a few seconds, it'll form to a perfect twist. You garnish it on the glass, and it's perfect. Lemon drop martini. It's really good. I like them in shots. I can do them in the summertime. I like doing shots. I can't handle the martini. It's too much lemon juice for me. So the next one we're going to do is going to be the one I came up with for 8 Up. It's a pecan old fashioned. And I'm actually really proud of this because it was our second best selling drink behind the palm and ginger. So what we're going to do is take our mixing glass. We're going to mix it. So all bourbon should be mixed and stirred and not shaken unless it has citrus in it. Like the Gold Rush is honey and lemon juice. So you want to shake that, but this doesn't have any citrus in it, and so we're just going to stir it. So we're going to take our mixing glass, add ice into it, and then we're going to use Henry Clay Rye Whiskey, which I have because I got some gift packs, boxes that was given to me, and they were on here. Two ounces of rye whiskey, and 1 ounce of Reveille pecan liqueur, which is really good. And again, it's a liqueur, it's not a spirit, so it's going to be less alcohol content, because once you add sugars, oils, minerals, anything in it, it's going to be dropped down to alcohol content. And then we're going to use a 1/2 ounce of Demerara sugar syrup that I make. Just a 1/2 ounce. And then we're going to add black walnut bitters, which is bitters are a lot of herbs, fruits, different kinds of spices you can add to it, and you let them ferment for 4 or 5 months. But we buy all ours, and I buy mine at stores. Liquor Barn has a lot of spirits. And again, you can get all these drinks at 8 Up down at the Hilton. You're just going to stir it. You keep stirring. The more you stir it, the better it's going to be. The consistency on it, it's going to be get everything nice and mixed, and it's going to get everything nice ice cold. So I'm going to take a big rock and put a double old fashioned out of the way so you can see. I'm going to take my julep strainer, strain it. This one I'm going to garnish with pecans because it's a pecan old fashioned. But down at 8 Up, we use candied pecans that Chef Henry Wesley, the chef Henry down at 8 Up makes for us, and he uses them for other things, but he lets me use them for this cocktail, which makes it a very nice garnish when they're candied. But I'm just using regular pecans since that's all I have in the house. And this is actually my fabulous cocktail. I love this. If you're allergic to nuts, that is not the drink for you. If you're not, you'll absolutely love it. Now next week I want to touch a little bit on base. Next week is Derby, supposed to be, but it's been postponed to September 5th. So next week is going to be a Derby theme for me. So I'm going to start at 6 o'clock I'm gonna go for about an hour, but I'm gonna have some couple dishes that I'm gonna have, and I talked to Chef Henry. He's gonna make 2 signature dishes for Derby that everybody would get, and he's gonna decide on them, and I'm gonna put them on display here for people to see, and we'll talk about those dishes. And also you can get them down at 8 Up, possibly for Derby, or in September, hopefully you come see us. But next week's gonna be an all Derby theme. It's gonna be nothing but bourbon. I'm gonna do 2 mint juleps. I'm gonna do a signature mint julep, and then I'm gonna do 1 mint julep that I like, and then we're gonna do an Oaks Lily, and then I'm gonna have a couple desserts that are signature Derby pie, and another couple desserts, and then Chef Henry's gonna have his 2 entrees on here too. Again, I will be by myself because it's social distancing, and if you're not working in essential, you need to stay at home. That's why I'm doing this, to take everybody's mind off of it. And it's going to be a very fun time. I might have a different outfit for Derby just because to make it more festive. And it's supposed to be Derby, and it's supposed to dress anything loud. I won't be wearing a Derby hat, but I might be wearing a Derby hat, but not a female Derby hat. But I'm gonna be dressed up to make it more fun and energetic and all that. And I might have some races on in the background, just background music. This week I'm not doing any noise, no music, because Facebook put me in Facebook jail for a little bit. And they said I didn't own the property rights to the music because of ASCAP, and so I understand that. So this week I just decided to go complete silence, but next week I'm going to do like just some background music on this stuff that you would hear during Derby and all that. And again, September 5th, we are going to be open, hopefully, knock on wood. But the plan is September 5th, that weekend, we're going to be open for Derby, and you need to come down because September 5th, that Saturday night, we have the biggest party in Louisville out of any other party. All the other parties on Friday night, that's fine. Saturday night in Louisville is the biggest party in Louisville on Saturday night at 8 Up with J-Dub, Joey Wagner Productions. They sponsor it and they help us put it on, and it turns into a complete nightclub on Saturday night. 2 years ago, we had the Dallas Cowboys come in with Tony Romo and the offensive line and a couple of coaches. Charles Haley, I left them alone, Brandon. I did not go near him, even though I wanted to. I could see Tyrone Smith all the way across the room because of how big he is. But I stayed away because we were so busy, and it's a fun time. If you've never been to 8 Up on Saturday night on Derby, you need to make it be there on September 5th. But this next week coming up is going to be all Derby themed. It's going to be very nice. I'm going to have some cigars also, and it's going to be an all bourbon day, except for the Oaks Lily. That's going to be vodka. It won't be Grey Goose, because I don't care for Grey Goose, but I might bring out Belvedere or something like that, a nice vodka for it. So again, if you have any questions or any ideas, please feel free to direct message me. If you have my cell phone, you can send me a text. That's the easiest way. And again, I can't wait till we open back up, and then you all can come down to 8 Up, down to Hilton Garden Inn, and try it out. And I want to do a shout out to all my boys that we are calling, it's the Up. Because you look up into the sky, and so I'll be at the Up. And Chad Lee, Chris Webster, Lonnie Webster, Steve, Duncan, Dink, and also anybody that used to come in to Lounge, and also they work for Joey Wagner, and all them, they help out also with the Derby preparation and all that goes into it. So again, this is a shout out and his piece. And if you all just want to get loaded, you know how passionate I am about the business. Been in it for 20 years. I sent John a picture of me just because a lot of people don't know about my background except for what I talk about, which is some things I'm very private about on places I work. But I've been doing this 20 years, so if you just want to get loaded and you want to, don't order this, just order a shot. You make the bartender happy. Peace out. Thank you.